Hello, hello, this is Jilly Bling. I have one last project using the Season of Chic bundle product suite, and it is a fall card. So this is 5 out of 5, and we've already done flowers, seashells, like all the seasons, all the different seasons. So this is the last one, fall. And I admit this card became a little bit busy. The one we're going to do today, I'm hoping that I'll be able to tame it down. I love all the elements of it. I think it's just a beautiful card. It's just maybe the layout I could do a little bit different. So let's see how it goes. Okay. So the dies we're using are Stitch So Sweetly for the sentiment, Chic, of course, for the leaves. Stitch rectangles, that's this rectangle, it's stitched. The basic borders is for this little piece right here. And the harvest is for this branch right here, which I just love. That's the whole reason I bought the whole bundle. I know I'll do something with all the other ones eventually, but this little branch, I love it. Okay. Here are the pieces. This is Time Worn Embossing Folder. Seems like it's become my favorite lately. So here's the base paper, and we're doing this in very vanilla. Or is it called basic vanilla now? And this is the thick cardstock. So if ever you're doing a white or vanilla card, there's two different thicknesses. There is this thickness, and then there is this one, which is just the same as our cardstock. It's like, it can stand up good. This other one is great for layering, but if you were to make a card, and if it was a heavy card, sometimes it kind of bends or it falls down. Okay, so these are inside papers. Oh, what do we have here? Lots of pretty stuff. So here's the dies. I'll go through each one. Oh, this is the branch. Isn't that fun? That could be a spooky branch too. Are you a Halloween observer? So on here there's two different dies. Actually there's three. Right there. Right there. So these two work really well together. They kind of nest into each other. So if you do the outline first, and the stamp fits in there perfectly, and then do this detailed one over the top in the gold, and then this one creates an outline. So here on the sample, see how I stamped it on the vanilla paper in the Blackberry Bliss, and then over the top I layered this piece. Those work perfectly together. And then this one just creates kind of a silhouette, a shadow of a leaf. Okay, so on here, I will do two on the gold, that one, and this detailed one. This one, I'll do one of these, all these pieces. This is for the words. Let's keep that out. This border shape, that is for this piece. And it's longer than what we need, but we'll trim it in just a minute. So I have all those pieces all cut out, including the words. The vanilla stitch-shaped rectangle. Isn't that pretty? And it's got little dots on it. Here's the gold. I mean, when you have all these pieces in front of you, you can't go wrong. It's just pretty. That piece, which is just the cutout, like the shadow, the silhouette that I was talking about. And these I stamped on white paper, and then I cut them out with the outline. And it's two-step stamping, and we'll do this process on the inside. Okay, so I left this die, the image in there, because I want to do my little fancy make it a panel thing. So Tony is pressure washing the house and the deck in the front and everything. He hasn't done it for a few years, and it makes such a difference. It makes the deck look like it's brand new. And when he's doing it and he's going across, you could just see all the dirt flowing away, and it's Trex. I mean, it's that material that's indestructible. And then the difference from where he does it to where it hasn't been done, oh my gosh. It's like, what is that? Why is it so dirty? And it's just like dirt on there. Then when he does the concrete walkways, oh, those look brand new too. Okay, I think I went around the outside. And if you get messy on the back, it's okay, because you don't see any of it on the front. I think I did this on the previous card too. It's been my latest favorite thing to do. Okay. Let's just get to building this and see if I can make it a little calmer. Okay, so this designer paper, isn't that beautiful? I think it's great for fall. That side to me looks more spring-like. I knew that was going to happen. And it's still happening. Okay, and then this I'll put on with dimensionals. Right in the middle. You know, it's the funniest thing, when I was putting on the this panel on the sample card, it kept looking crooked to me, and I kept pulling it up. Maybe it's the grid in the paper, I don't know. So this paper here, I want to texture it. But before I texture it, it's like, I think that all those little shards come from the die cut paper. I want to put, see the texture on here? And I want to put a little bit of the background stamp, this stamp right here. And I'll do it in 2 different colors. So to do that, oh, all the colors we're going to use. This is just like a fall lineup right here. We have Curry, Bliss, Craze, Petal Pink, and Soft Suede. Okay, so for the background, I want to do Petal Pink and Soft Suede. You're like, Petal Pink, that doesn't go here, but there's hints of that in this paper, so it kind of does work. So here's Petal Pink and Soft Suede, and I'm going to use this stamp right here, but I'm going to stamp it off. I don't want it too strong. So Petal Pink, stamp off, put it right here. And then, again, and if you're like, I can't see that, I'm thinking the same thing. That one I could see a little bit more. There's going to be a bit of washing, because the leaf that we're going to use in all those different colors, have to wash it each time in between. Oh, you know what? I should have done the inside too while I was at it. That's okay. Soft Suede. You can see that better. And it looks like some spots didn't get cleaned off. So the inside paper, Same process. Just a hint of interest. So you could see the suede a lot better. Okay, and then the same with the petal pink. Bubbly side, rinse side. Hold on. It's been a warm day. All the water is gone. Okay, that's good. And then petal pink. Petal pink is just very faint. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to use the embossing folder, time-worn embossing folder, to run this through and texture it. And here it is all textured, ready to go. Okay, but before we put that down, let's attach that border edge piece. This piece right here. So which way are the words going? Like that. So I'm going to put adhesive just right here. And then on this border, I purposely cut it a little bit big. So when you lay it on here, you can have it so that you just want it equal. I'm looking at the mountain peak, or I'm thinking more the valley. So I'm looking at this valley and that valley. There's a little dot. I'll keep that dot right there to that dot. Okay. And then to trim it, you could just do, so at first I'm going to do just that, just straight trim. Okay, that's good. But then when you look at these little bits here, that looks bad. So I'm going to kind of round them. I'm going to pretend like there's like a bump, like a shoulder, and then it goes right to that, that detailed piece. So I'll show you. Not that it's really all that good, but it just makes it look a little bit better. See how this one I rounded it? And then this one, I didn't round it as much, but still, it's going to be covered by leaves, so it will be just fine. So this I'm going to put on with tape runner or liquid glue. Okay. And I'm going to put it on here so that the vanilla rectangle is in the center. That looks good. Okay, we'll do the inside in just a minute. Probably should have stamped the embossed words first, but that's okay. Okay, so next is these words. Thinking of you, heat embossed in gold. So that could go right here. Oh, but you know what? I wanted to come up with a different layout that isn't quite so busy. I think I like that over here because this balances that along with the outside edge. Or maybe down lower. There, here's the leaves. These are so pretty. And then these fancy ones, they could just be tucked in. I'm trying to make it less busy than the first one. We'll see how that goes. And this one, What about right there? It kind of looks like a bouquet now. And then I could put the, like a linen, I did put linen thread, or the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. There's all different colors of Baker's Twine, and that's a soft suede. You know, this does look a bit calmer. Okay, so I'm just going to go with it, but I still like, see this little bit of ribbon right here? I like that. So this is called Natural Woven Ribbon. 159611. So I have an open pack, so I'm going to use a little bit of that. Should I do something different? Maybe a bow? Should have had a plan. I just didn't want it to be that busy. This is so soft. Kind of makes nice bows. A little bit big. Maybe if I cut the ends small. I think that's a lot more calm than this one. This one is just prettiness going everywhere. Okay. And then the linen thread, that just might stay off this time. Okay, I'm going to go for it. And I'll trim these up here in just a minute. So now, can I remember how to put it together? I had the stick on the front. I don't know. Maybe the stick should be underneath. It's hard to move it. Okay, I'm just going to start sticking stuff down. Do you do this too? Or you just kind of, you come up with a good plan and then you don't want to disturb it? Okay, I have half of it down. I think I want that on dimensionals though. I'm sure that there's a better way. But that's okay. And I'll pick it up from the underside after this dries a little bit and stick it down some more. So this is all just getting stuck down flat. Not much dimensionals at all. Okay, the yellow one, because the rest of it's kind of stuck down, that one can get dimensionals. This crushed curry one, it's special. It gets popped up. It's up on a pedestal. Okay. Okay, that's a start. You're probably like, you are crazy. Gotta make a pretty little bow. It's nice that this is so soft, so it's easy to work with. Okay, and I'm going to pull out my ribbon scissors. These things cut some good ribbon. Okay, I'm just letting all that dry. Okay, and then this can go here. So I'm kind of liking it better. And this can go right up there. Okay, this is going to go on with dimensionals. Oh, I'm supposed to stick all this stuff down a little bit better. Okay, how about this? How about I just let it rest? And nothing will stick to that. Just get stuck. and I'm going to get the inside colors. Let's work on the inside and let that rest and get stuck. There, a little bit of weight on it. Phew. Okay, so for the inside, there's some great inside words. Right here, you make each season of life even more beautiful, which all of these are really nice, but I think of seasons of life or seasons more with the leaves, because the leaves right in front of our eyes, they change colors. So I want to use that, and that will be in Versamark and heat embossing right in the middle here. And as I set this down, I probably should have used my embossing buddy because there still might be moisture on that ink, but let's just hope there isn't. Okay, gold embossing powder. And it looks like it's working just fine. Okay, so now it's time to do those leaves. So the leaves are right here, and I have 3 colors to do them in. Crushed Curry, Blackberry Bliss, and Cajun Craze. So I want the Blackberry Bliss to be midpoint, just because this card is detailed in Blackberry Bliss, such as the little frame right here. So, does it matter which one? No. I'll just start with Blackberry Bliss. So to do this, there's 2 different stamps. This is called 2-step stamping, where there's one that's bold, a little bit more solid, and then there's the detailed one. So I'm going to start with the bold one. And you know what? Usually I start with the bold one, but I'm not sure that let's just try it opposite. So start with the detailed, full strength, and there it is. Okay. And then the bold one, ink it, stamp off, then it goes right over the top. So this might be a better way to work it, just because when you stamp off the ink, it's really faint, and it's easier to see the bold, solid, full strength Blackberry Bliss through the clear polymer stamp. Okay, so we're done with that. You know what? That's so pretty. How about one more right up here? So, detail, right up here. Okay, and then stamp off. Is my head in the way? Fun, fun, fun. Okay, now you have to wash that stamp. It's quite a bit of washing. Bubble it up. Rinse it off. Okay, bubbles, rinse. Okay, so let's do crushed curry. Same process. Clean, crushed curry. I'll put it right up here. Okay, just one of those. How about one more? Just because I can't help it. Do you ever start stamping and it's like, I'm getting carried away? There's no need to be this much stamping. And then sometimes I have to go and I have to color it all. Not this time. That's what's good about this product suite. There's no coloring. There's no coloring. I guess you could color the flower and the shell. Yeah, I guess you could color them. But you don't need to. Okay, crushed curry, bold stamp, stamp off. And then right onto here. Hold on. Okay. That looks so good. And then the same right down here. Stamp off. Okay, crushed curry is done. And Cajun Craze. Detail. Okay, I know I'm making it busy, but I can't help it. It's fun. And stamp off. Don't forget to stamp off. You notice I'm pretty good about that because I had to get a whole new paper for the inside because I kept forgetting to stamp off. On the sample, that's like my second paper. Isn't that cute? Okay, these are dirty. I'll wash them later. And I think I'm kind of nervous to take the stamp pads off of the front. So this, I'm using liquid glue just because I did the heat embossing and I noticed the paper is in a few spots a little bit warped. Isn't that pretty? And you know, generally, I'm not that much of a fall person. It's like, yeah, okay. But some people, they just love fall colors. It's like, okay, that's good. But somehow, this card has made me think I'm loving fall. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to look at it yet because I know it's stuck down pretty well. It's not like I can pull it up. But that right there, no denying it. That looks really good with the gold embossing. Oh, you know what I could have done? I don't know, it might be too late. Is I put a few of these through here too. Should I try? I'm going to try. Just two. Don't you just love our hobby? Okay, now it's warped down here. Well, it's all peeling up. The adhesive was probably like, what's going on? Why is it so hot? It's climate change. You're just talking about that on the news. Oh, okay, just stay flat. So now, boy, if it ain't one thing, it's another, huh? Stay flat. Okay, so now for the front. This is going to go here. And this bow in vanilla is going to calm everything down. I might have to cut those little ends even shorter. Okay, so this will go on. Let's see, is everything, that's okay if a little bit of it pops up. Not too much though. I love this branch. Okay, so the sentiment is going to go on with dimensionals. And put it right there. It's kind of perfectly framed right there in the bottom. Look how nicely that's framed. Okay, and then this is going to go on. Oh, it's kind of cute there. Or up here. Thinking down here. Okay, right there. So I'm going to put it on with a glue dot. And then follow it up with a little bit of liquid glue. So, glue dot. Okay, I don't know. If I make it smaller, I know I'm indecisive. Right there, that's where it's going to go. Okay, and then follow it up with liquid glue. Just to make sure, because in the last video I put a bow on with a glue dot, and as soon as I touched it, it popped off. Okay, just leave it just like that. Okay, so that is today's project, the last one in this series. They're both very different, but very same. So thank you for tuning in, and until next time, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.